first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again to other live stream. Well, let's start with Bitcoin. We have a new weekly candle closed. Well, if you watch my previous technical analysis, my weekly technical analysis, the market is officially, according to my system, in a weekly bear market. Okay. So you think this is over? This is just the beginning. Simple. Okay. Okay. So let's start. Okay. First of all, I want to thank all the subscribers, all the people that are following this channel. I am not YouTuber. I am not YouTuber actually. I am just a trader. I started this channel because I don't know. Sometimes it's not good. It was not good. Like it was lonely trading, just myself. Building this community actually it's very small right now. I'm very happy because we have something in common, right? It's trading and crypto. So I really like it, and thank you so much. Thank you very much for your support. Well. Okay, let's start. Okay, now Bitcoin in weekly chart. We have a new candle close. I have very bad news. Why? Because I was expecting to see something like this, like absorption. A lot of bulls buying in this area. Why? Because actually this area is the lowest point of Bitcoin. Actually, the biggest support in weekly time frame. But as you can see here, very small, very small. Actually, I can say just $1,000 move. It's not like this. For example, here it was from $30,000 to 34, almost $5,000 move. From here, 28 to 34, $6,000 move. I mean, I think you got the point, right? So bears are present. There is a very high probability this week, next month actually, we are gonna see a massive drop for Bitcoin. This is just the beginning. As I said, this is distribution in the highs. This is a distribution in the highs. You think this is a lot of correction? Actually, no. For Bitcoin in the micro cycles, micro corrections, the average correction is 87 and almost 90% of correction. So, for example, from 2017, 83, and 2019, 71. But you see other different timing. Let me change the chart here. I'm gonna change to Bitstamp. Yeah, here we can see more data. As you can see here, 87. Let me show you more from here and here, 75. So every time when Bitcoin is correcting hard. What that mean for me is like all the altcoins, then your new projects, the next Bitcoin as usual. You believe me. Here they were selling the next Bitcoin is gonna be, I don't know, whatever other coin. Here the next Bitcoin, right? Wow, my God. And here all these, like many coins, they will replace Bitcoin, whatever, right? As you can see, it's always the same. For me, it's like I am watching the same movie every time. Now we are in, I don't know, there's like Matrix 1, 2, or Revolutions, and I don't know, maybe here we are gonna see, I'm gonna watch the next movie here, right? So that is the market cycle. Now, I know the Fair and Greed Index, actually, let me show you here. Fair and Greed Index. Many people in media, they are following this indicator for, I don't know what is the reason, but let me explain to you very easy here. Not because in general actually said, okay, when the market is fear, is people they are scary, is when we invest, right? In some points, yes, actually is correct, but there are two exceptions. There is one exception for this rule. The exception is like if you see this in the lows, I mean macro lows. This is not a macro low. Macro low is around, I don't know, breaking this structure around $12,000. This is the area I am looking for. This area. This is a macro high. Maybe makes sense. And here, when you see this kind of signals, it's because this is the beginning of a real bear market. And the same thing applies to the bull market. When you see extreme greed, like 87, 90, whatever, if you are just following this indicator, well, you miss all the move of Bitcoin. Why? Because this indicator, I remember very well, around $17,000 around here was at 87, 90%. So following this indicator, you should sell here, right? Because the indicator said this is extreme greed, right? So you have to sell, right? And you miss all this move. You follow that shit. Sorry. So it's very good to see like this indicator, and something you must understand, this indicator, the greed and the fear index, is new actually for crypto markets. I saw this indicator the first time in 2018, so we cannot trust 100% what is saying this. And now again, you can do your own research and compare. You can compare the news from 2017 exactly here and here. And you will see people are not scared. People are not fear. Why? Because many banks, many institutions, Elon Musk, they are calling for the dip, right? Buy the dip here, buy the dip, buy the dip. No, Bitcoin is the next thing. Bitcoin is gonna outperform, blah, blah, blah. Bitcoin is gonna, well, I don't know. They are super, media is super bullish. Institutions are super, yes, they are manipulating people to buy. I don't know, do you know that? But actually, for me, it was interesting. Like 75% of all the people in the cryptocurrencies, in all the crypto space, they joined in 2020 and 2021. So there are many newbies in this area, thinking like because this is the deep. They have to buy here because they are new in the markets. So this is very bad. Media, that's why I'm telling you, if you are following the news and you are following fundamentals, I respect. But in general, for me, they are garbage. Why? Because the media is gonna tell you after the move happened. Okay? As a trader, it's my job to anticipate that move. The only way you can make money with news is you are in extremely great bull market, like even doesn't matter, something stupid like Elon Musk tweet will pump Bitcoin or Dogecoin, but yeah, you can make money with that, yes. But now, what happened? For example, a good example is Cardano, right? I was reading like Cardano launch, I don't know, the first DEX. I cannot remember the name of this DEX. But people, they were bullish, they bought, and now Cardano is at $1. What happened? So in the bear market, you will understand, doesn't matter how good is the news, doesn't matter the fundamental, doesn't matter it's a good or bad project, everything is gonna crash. I'm not saying there are garbage, of course not, but everything is gonna crash. So you must be happy. I hope if someone is watching this live stream, I hope you are not losing in this bull market, sorry. But in the bear market is where you are gonna learn a lot. And you will find that if you are a gambler and you are just new in this crypto space and you think like making money is very easy in cryptocurrencies, you are totally wrong and you will lose everything. Okay? And that is the most the hardest and the very, very painful and very expensive lesson you will learn. Because in the bear markets, believe me, it's very, very bad. And a lot of coins, especially the shit coins, they will disappear. Okay? So just be careful, and risk management is the real the key factor here. So now many newbies, they are using the ACA, right? The ACA, because TikTokers, they are saying, no, you have to buy using the ACA because blah, 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 blah. Okay, yes. So you buy here 20%, you buy here 20% or 50% because this is the bottom. But what is going to happen if this level breaks and you come here and you don't have money anymore? That is the problem. So you don't implement risk management in your system or your way of trading, you are gonna get wrecked. Okay, and you have to wait maybe a couple years. It depends on the project, right? If the project is good, well, maybe you can recover your money. But if the project is garbage, well, maybe you will keep waiting for some years, or maybe never. You will recover your loss. Okay. So in this channel, we are traders, right? We are. I am a trader. I am not a YouTuber. So I will tell you, as usual, what I can see in the charts and what I'm doing right now. Okay. First of all, since October, November here, I cash out all my holdings in cryptocurrencies. All of them. I am not holding anything since October, November here. And all the Patreon members of my group, and they are supporting this channel, they are in some private channels where I share this, and I think at least maybe many of them, they did the same thing. And well, now you can see the results, right? Because in October, or in this area, I was expecting this crash. Okay, so I cannot see the future. I am not an Avenger, of course not. But my job as a trader, based on my probabilities, is I need to try to project the price in the right side. All the traders, all the technical analysis, all the traders you see on YouTube, on Twitter, or whatever, they like to do these kind of things, right? They like to do this. Okay, so this is a falling wedge, right? For example, it's very funny. Sorry, it's because yesterday I was watching some YouTube channels because I wanted to know what they are doing actually. Some guys, they are saying, okay, this is a falling wedge. Okay, yeah, super bullish. Okay, so if the price breaks, okay, like this and like this. Okay, so after maybe a couple of weeks or a couple of days, Crypto, I remember, he's super famous and he's super bad trader in my personal opinion. He said like this, okay, so if I'm gonna take a long position here, for example, if the pattern is going to break to the upside, perfect. Okay, but in this case, breakdown. Okay, and the next video you will see, I was right. Because I said if this pattern breaks, we will see more downside. Wow. So that means he doesn't know. Okay, so in my case, I will never do something like that. If you are from the beginning here, always I have a clear direction. Why? Because I have a system. Of course, if I do mistakes, I will say it. I did some mistakes, perfect, I am human. But based on my technical analysis and my system, I am trying to project the price in the future, because we make money here in the right side of the channel of the chart. Yeah, in the left side we are gonna be experts. We will never lose. Oh my god, this is a clear buy signal here. Okay, I'm gonna buy to the moon, right? Always we are gonna be right. But in the right side, for example here, think about this. Okay, now Bitcoin is here. Okay, your job here as a trader, you need to project the price, what is gonna happen in the right side. Okay, if you are doing this to the upside or downside, so that means you don't know. You have no idea what you are doing. If your YouTuber, TikToker, or whatever you are watching is doing this kind of things, careful. Be very careful. Okay, as I said, I am not YouTuber. I am trader. Just I'm telling you what I saw the last 24 hours this weekend, because I saw many, I was watching many videos and many people they are doing this. They are making more money just with ads in YouTube than trading. Simple. Okay, so it's very simple when you can see who is a real trader or not. In my case, as I said, I am not. Yes, I am doing this because I really like it, not because I need it. So I really like trading. That is one of my passions in life, and I'm sharing my technical analysis with all of you. That's it. So I am wrong. Yes, I will. I can be wrong many times. Yes, of course. But as I said, I am human, and I do mistakes, right? But the point is here how to minimize the mistakes, the errors. If I enter, for example, in long position here, if I realize I am wrong, well, before I enter here, I need to manage my risk, where I'm going to exit, my stop loss, and everything. That is the key in trading, okay? Please, I am saying this because you have no idea how many messages this weekend, many people that were asking me about my targets, my entries, and everything. I'm sorry for saying this, but I am not silent provider. I am here just to share my technical analysis with you. I am not financial advisor, okay? So keep in mind this, if you want to make money in trading, it's like other careers. You have to study, you have to improve yourself, you need to read books, you need to training, right? So it's a continuous improvement in your life, like many other things, like you want to become a doctor, engineer, whatever you want to do. So after this, okay, let's start. Now, Bitcoin, let me delete this. Okay. Now, Bitcoin is in the lowest point. Well, I said like 2 weeks ago, Bitcoin is gonna test. I was expecting to see Bitcoin testing here, the mid-30s. We are here, right? Okay. Now, some people they are thinking, because we hit this target, Bitcoin, now we have to buy. No, that is not the answer. The next step is we need to evaluate our system and see if this is the area we are gonna buy or not. Now, first of all, the trend is your friend, and the trend is to the downside. Simple, okay? One day chart here in this break was the confirmation of downtrend. So in the next bounce here, I enter in short, and I close my short, another short, and here. Okay. Now, in macro time frames, this is the area I am looking for a bounce. Not now, not today. Not today, not tomorrow, maybe after 1 week or 2 weeks. If just I see 1 day time frame, careful with this. If I see just 1 day time frame, that is the biggest mistake of many people. They are focusing just in 4-hour chart, in 1 hour chart, in 12-hour chart. Okay, 1 day chart, okay, but 1 day chart is just the beginning. Okay, if you really want to know what you are gonna do, you need to see the big picture first. So that's why in my live streams, my technical analysis, always I start with weekly chart, monthly chart, because I want to know exactly where I am in the market. Yeah, and based on that, I can take my decisions. Okay, so let me show you here weekly chart. Okay, in weekly chart, Bitcoin, do you see a bounce, a strong buy pressure? Of course not. Bitcoin tested the MA100 here, the MA100, and this time is very concerning because we don't see a nice bounce here. So remember, this is weekly chart. So that means if this week, in the future here, in the right side of the chart, if this week we don't have this bounce to the upside, Bitcoin, well now, the downtrend for weekly chart is gonna be even worse. People here, they are in hope right now. They are still bullish, thinking like this is the lowest area they can buy Bitcoin right now. And based on my technical analysis, I don't think so. I think there is a very, very high probability Bitcoin will break this week and February. $30,000 is gonna be tested, around $30,000. Based on the volatility, there is a very high probability we will see finally Bitcoin breaking $30,000. And in that moment is when you will see real panic. Real panic in the market. Because here they are saying, Bitcoin is $30,000. Let's buy here. Technically speaking, they are correct. But as I said before, you must watch the macro time frames. And if you know the monthly chart is bad, breaking the MA21 at $36,000, so that means Bitcoin must bounce this week. Why? Because even I know weekly chart is in bear market. We are in a bear market. We have the confirmation. Actually, for me, since $47,000, we are in a bear market. But technically speaking, I mean formally speaking, $40,000 was the last key level. Okay, so any close below 36,500 this month here, we are gonna have the confirmation and the break of the MA21 in monthly chart. So the next natural target for Bitcoin after that is gonna be the MA55. MA55 around $24,000, $20,000. Yeah, if that happen. So that means this week you wanna see Bitcoin closing above $37,000, $38,000 this week. But as I said, based on the volatility, based on the indicators, I am expecting Bitcoin actually is going to break this level, and we will see maybe this week or maybe next month $23,000. And let me show you why. Well, the bigger picture is we know monthly chart for first time in the history of all the history of Bitcoin, we have bearish divergence in monthly chart. This bear market is going to be extended. Let me explain. Okay, if you are new here, well, let me explain. Here, they were just corrections in weekly chart, okay? And here we don't have any bearish divergences. But for first time in the history using my system, of course, we have bearish divergence in monthly chart. So the minimum target I am expecting for Bitcoin, actually with this close, in this close, is first level is 24 and the second level is gonna be $14,000, $12,000 is gonna be the major correction. Okay, so this is my expectation, and it's very interesting because all the people who were watching or are watching my live streams, I call this, I am been calling this target since 2021. I mean last year, 6 months ago. This is my final target I am expecting for Bitcoin if that happens, level by level. Okay, level by level. So I want to see confirmation first. The confirmation is simple. I want to see Bitcoin breaking the MA21 at any close this week below $37,000. I will get it. This is for my confirmation to see finally this structure broken, and you will see a massive downside. Yeah. So one thing, remember, in monthly chart we have bearish divergences. And also by monthly chart, we have sell signal for first time in the history of Bitcoin. Well, no, second time. The last time was 2018. What happened in 2018? Bitcoin dropped all the way down to actually for $20,000 to $3,000. Yeah, with this sell signal, and this sell signal in by monthly chart, same thing. So the lowest point you will see in by monthly Bitcoin is around $14,000, even a little bit lower, around here. So, but the most concerning thing about this is see the size. Please watch the size of this cloud and watch the size of this cloud. It's super big, right? So that means this is just the beginning. Why? Because based on my system, of course, I want to see all this monitor crossing the zero line, and after that, in the next buy signal, maybe around 2024, we will see. You are right. I am not, because I am talking about macro time frames. I am not expecting that this is going to happen tomorrow. I am expecting this is going to happen this year. Okay, this year. But I am talking about macro time frames. Why? Because many people, they want to know what is going to happen tomorrow because they want to make money yesterday. Yeah. So that's why I want to share with you. This is a monthly and bi-monthly chart. That means all this year, actually maybe next year. But you must understand something. Macro time frames are the key if you are investor or swing trader. Okay, so now you know the big picture, right? The big picture. Okay. Now let's talk about the weekly chart. As you can see here, this is my confirmation rejection in the ME55, correction, rejection, and actually it looks like it's a continuation. Continuation, yeah, to the downside. So I am expecting a bounce. Of course, yes. Of course, yes. I am expecting a bounce. Totally, yes. Remember, monthly chart by monthly chart is for the next maybe 6 months. In general, overall, the big picture for Bitcoin is Bitcoin is gonna get wrecked and all the altcoins, they will crash. Simple. Of course, yes. I do margin trading. Now, the lowest point I'm expecting for this continuation is $30,000, $28,000 around here. Yeah, and that is my next trading plan. If I see this level, of course, I am expecting to see some bullish divergences in 1-day chart, and after that, I'm expecting to see a bounce, because actually I'm expecting a bounce. Yes. Bitcoin is not going to crash like this. No, it's not Shiba Inu. Okay, this is Shiba Inu. Okay, or shitcoins. No, this is Bitcoin. So we are gonna see a downtrend. Downtrend is, we can see downtrend with waves. For example, here Elliott wave theory, well, whatever, just is. This is the wave bounce, wave bounce. This is a trend. Okay, we are gonna see now we are in a downtrend. Weekly chart downtrend. So that means, for example, this is the lowest point of this wave. We are gonna see the next bounce, and after that, the next leg down. This is a downtrend. Same thing is for the uptrend. We see one the wave up, correction, and something like this. You see? So this is Bitcoin. If you wanna, shitcoins are like this. Even the chart is like this. They wanna see something like this, and after that they crash. This is just a pump and dump scheme. Okay, you see these kind of things. Be careful. Okay, so I am expecting a bounce, of course, yes. And actually, I can see in 1-day chart, at least in one of my indicators, a bullish signals right now, but there is no confirmation. There is no confirmation right now. So this is the lowest point I'm expecting Bitcoin to see right now, and I'm gonna be ready for getting ready for a long position. Honestly, yeah. I've been actually, my first short was a $66,000. The second one was a $53,000, and then the last one was a 43. And now I open an other short position, quite risky, maybe yes, around $36,000, $36,200, just because I am scalping this area. This area, that's it. I am of course, I am now in profit. Yes, I manage my risk, and if I am wrong with this, I don't care, because I will not lose anything. Now, from here, I am expecting a bounce. So now, what is the thing I am looking for with my indicators? Okay, first of all, as you can see here, we have in October, November, I share in this my live stream. We have these bearish divergences here. Yeah, as you can see here, and we have OBB is totally wrecked. As you can see here, I don't use Telegram. I use Discord. So, and as you can see here, there is no volume, and I really believe in volume, and I really believe, like, the theory, like, the volume must follow the price. So this move, it was a massive for me, massive bull trap. Yeah. Why? Because the OBB is clear. It was no volume supporting this move, and now you think we have volume supporting here? Well, based on the OBB, of course not. Yeah. So that's why I am expecting Bitcoin we will see other leg down. But as I said before, I am expecting a bounce around $30,000. Yes, and honestly, if that is not happening, well, we will see a major crash. A major crash. Now, One thing I want to show you is in volatility. Volatility is something is very, very important in my system. And I created this indicator. This indicator, this one, is free. You can use it on TradingView. And it's very simple to understand. Every time when you see the blue clouds here is when we have the volatility is contracted. Very, 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 very contracted. Traders, they call it like sideways, right? Sideways market. And there is where the market makers, they are getting ready to move. So every time when you see these blue clouds, any time frame, doesn't matter, that means the volatility, the price is contracted, so we will see a very explosive move. It depends on the time frame. It could be in 4 hours, or maybe in the next 24 hours. In weekly chart, maybe in the next 3-4 months. And as you can see here, finally, in weekly chart, we have this blue cloud, and now it's changing to yellow. It's in green. So every time when we see this kind of things in weekly chart, well, after 6 months, around there, you will see explosive moves. For example, to the upside or downside. As you can see here, from this signal here, we saw this 50% dump, and after that consolidation, and as you can see here, we saw this massive move to the upside. Yeah, same thing here, blue cloud, and after that expansion from $14,000 all the way down to $6,000. And here, contraction, and all the way down, all the way from $10,000 to $3,000 or $4,000. And in the last one here, from $10,000 around this area, $11,000 to $60,000. And now we have this signature again. And this is very concerning. Why? Because this time the trend is not the trend is to the downside. That is the problem. The trend is to the downside. So if Bitcoin really breaks $30,000, I mean breaks hard, we will see an extended bear market for at least 6 months or maybe 1 year. Yep. So now let's talk about 1-day chart. And I am looking for a bounce, yes, in around $30,000, and let me show you why. Okay, this is the lowest point I am looking for Bitcoin. Why? First of all, many traders, they are entering here, or they are buying here, because this is the area of confluence, as you can see here. The volume profile is telling me this, but usually market makers, they know this. So this is something like, even if I know, technically speaking, I have to buy here or enter in long here, I don't have buy signal right now. So market makers, what they are going to do? Okay, they know many traders, they are entering here in this area, and the thing they will do is they will just crash the coin, crash the Bitcoin, killing all the stops here, and after that they will pump this asset in this bounce. So, but remember, this is just a downtrend. So what does that mean? Well, we will see something like this, and this is my speculation for Bitcoin maybe this week. I hope so. I hope so. I want to see this bounce. This is the setup I am looking for right now. Why? Because, well, we have a bullish divergences here in a squeeze momentum indicator, as you can see here, but the problem is we have the ADX is still positive. So that means when you see the ADX positive in a downtrend or uptrend, that means the momentum is still strong. So what I'm expecting to see, well, I am expecting to see other leg down here, mid-30s, around $30,000, $28,000. And in the moment when I see the ADX getting negative, and I see the squeeze momentum indicator calling for other buy signal, is where I'm going to enter in a swing position, in a swing long position. Okay, that is my setup I am looking for right now for longs. Okay, but on overall or in general, the market, you think this is the bottom, I'm sorry for saying this, but in my personal opinion, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, people were calling, oh, $40,000 is the bottom, 45 is the bottom, you know, all this shit. No. $30,000, in my personal opinion, is gonna be the next $6,000. You know, you are new in this market. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. In 2017-18, every time when Bitcoin was crashing around $6,000, people were calling the bottom, and we see big bounces, right? So people were super bullish in this area. They were thinking, oh no, Bitcoin is to the moon from here, and after that, what happened? Well, crash again, other 50%. Okay, so that is my technical analysis for Bitcoin, and this is my expectation for the markets. Now, some people, they are asking me, okay, what are you gonna do with altcoins? Nothing. I am not buying altcoins. Simple. My rule as a trader is I will never enter in altcoins if I don't see a healthy bull market or uptrend for Bitcoin, minimum weekly basis. So if you are thinking your altcoin is gonna be the next Bitcoin, I'm gonna tell you something. You're wrong. Even if the project is super good, whatever, as long Bitcoin has the dominance above 40% in the market, doesn't matter if your project is very good. As long the dominance is high, every time when Bitcoin crash, everything is gonna crash. At least 90% of the market will crash. Yeah, but if you don't believe me, let me show you something. Because I am explaining this because you have no idea how many questions I got this weekend. Ethereum is like the second most important altcoin in the market right now. I mean, in the crypto space, right? Many people, they are thinking Ethereum is super cheap right now because of $2,000. Okay, yeah. Let me tell you something. I saw Ethereum at $80, even low, because I started here trading in 2013, around there. Here, I remember I was here in 2006, around here, and Ethereum, I remember, was went to all the way up to 1,500, right? And they were saying, no, Ethereum is gonna replace Bitcoin. Ethereum is blah blah blah. Ethereum is the next blah blah blah. Ethereum is silver. Ethereum, all the shit you can imagine. Or maybe they are right, but they forget something. Ethereum crashed all the way down from 1,400 all the way down to $80. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if Ethereum, Link, Solana, Cardano, they are super good projects. Maybe they are good. Yeah, I agree. I like Solana. Personally speaking, I really like Solana. But that doesn't matter. Why? Because if Bitcoin crash, everything is gonna crash. So this crash from the top to the bottom, 93%. So if you think now Ethereum is cheap, think twice. I'm not saying it's gonna crash here, of course not. But based on my technical analysis in weekly chart and also monthly chart, well, this is a sell signal, clear sell signal in monthly. Do you think Ethereum is gonna hold this level? If Bitcoin is bad, doesn't matter. Now, in this context, in overall, the average crash for many altcoins is around 90%. So from the top to the bottom, 90% is around $500. Okay, I am not saying this is gonna happen. Just keep in mind this, especially if you are new in the markets. Now, if you really believe in these kind of projects like to the moon, blah blah blah, let me tell you something. I want to show you other chart. Okay, the only person who really who is losing right now, the only person who is losing right now in the crypto market, and especially in Bitcoin, there are two type of people. The people who are using leverage, yeah, because they got liquidated or these kind of things, or emotional people. Why? Because this is an uptrend. This is uptrend, yeah. So that means if you bought at, I don't know, for example, people who bought at $1,000, yeah, the market crashed to 100, and after maybe 2-3 years, they recover the money, you see, and they making tons of money, you see. But in that time, they were thinking $1,000 was expensive. Now, people who bought at $20,000, if they didn't sell, if they hold because they believe in it on Bitcoin, these kind of things, well, the market crashed to $3,000, and after that, years or 2, something like that, $60,000. And why? Is because this is an uptrend. So if you bought Bitcoin at $60,000 and you really believe in these kind of things, as long Bitcoin is in uptrend in monthly chart, there is a very high probability you will see again $60,000 and even more. Actually, my target for Bitcoin maybe in the next 2-3 years is around 150K. Yeah, but that is other thing. So as long Bitcoin is holding the monthly uptrend, I will say every crash you see right now, more than 50% crash for Bitcoin is a buy. I am not a financial advisor, just I'm telling you based on my experience, because I started trading around here, cryptocurrencies. Okay, and I know many of you, you started here. Just because you follow a TikToker or someone like say, Bitcoin to the moon, we are gonna become millionaire, right? So as long the big picture, as long Bitcoin is in monthly in uptrend, totally fine. I will say Bitcoin in the long run, even it crashed to $10,000, $6,000, you really want to see a bear market in monthly bear market. Technically speaking, Bitcoin must break first level $10,000, second level at least $3,000, and you will see a nasty bear market in monthly. One day we will see something like that, maybe, who knows, but for now I don't think so, because Bitcoin is in monthly uptrend. Okay, so this is my technical knowledge for Bitcoin. In 4-hour chart, you want to trade 4 hour. 4-hour chart, let me show you Bitcoin. Yeah, 4-hour chart. Okay, there are no bullish divergences in 4-hour chart following my system, of course not. Bitcoin actually is, even with this ADX, and is not pumping actually. Well, just from $34,000 to 36, very small. If you see the squeeze test in the zero line and this is not moving to the upside, we will see continuation. Actually, based on the weekly chart, we will see maybe a leg down to $30,000. That is my expectation right now in the next 24 hours. So now let's talk about some altcoins. Well, let me check the question first, because actually I finished my technical analysis for Bitcoin. Okay, let me see. The mainstream investor one. It will crash the screen. Okay, let me tell you something. This is a little bit different because I was in the crash in 2017. Now I can see all the people, even people they have no idea about finance, they know about Bitcoin and they want to buy Bitcoin. As an investor, that is very concerning. Why? Because people they think like, if we have more adoption, more money. No. I don't like to see institutions now investing on Bitcoin. I don't like it. Why? Because they are manipulating now the market, because this market is unregulated, so they can do whatever they want. You can see what he's doing, Elon Musk. He made more money with Dogecoin than Tesla. But that is possible just in an unregulated market. He posted a tweet, and just he made tons of money. Now you can see how immature is the market, crypto market. And there are many newbies in this market, and they are very easy target. They are buying shit like NFTs, metaverse, this kind of garbage. I am not saying they are bad. They are in the long term, they are very good things. But right now, you are buying something like someone can copy, just copy and paste and download the picture. Doesn't make sense for me right now. Right now. So, but they are just making money. They want to make money very fast, and that is the biggest difference. When you really have experience in the market, you know this is a process. This is a process of self-learning, improvements, and these kind of things. Gamblers and newbies, they want to make money yesterday. That is the big difference. So that's why eventually they will lose everything. Now, This is very special. Why? Because that means, in my understanding, all the people who bought here, they are new in the markets. Yeah. So all the people who bought here, I actually, in one of my videos, I explained this. There are two types of money, in my understanding, in my personal opinion, for in the markets. This is the smart money. When the price is in consolidation, smart money, investors, experienced traders, institutions, because they want to low volatility for accumulation or distribution. And here is the dumb money. People who they don't have any idea what they are doing. Just they are following media, TikTokers, and this kind of people. And especially them, they are the easiest target. So all the people who bought here at $20,000, 26, eventually they will get wrecked. And I don't know in your personal life how many people you know in this bull market, they were making tons of money and they were super greedy. And after that, this crash, they are losing everything and they don't know what to do. Well, this is very normal in a bull or bear market. It's very normal. I saw it many times. So all the people who are here in this area thinking this is cheap, maybe they are right. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But based on my experience, there is a very high probability all of them they will lose a lot of money, especially when they are very emotional. So that's why even you could have the best trading system, you could have the best indicators, but you don't control and you don't manage you don't control your emotions and you don't have a good risk management, you will lose everything. Now, I don't have Telegram. I have just Discord. The Discord is in the description of my channel. Okay, this is my indicators. Okay, this is the OBB indicator. This is the Leonidas volatility oscillator. You can find it on internet on TradingView for free, and this is the squeeze momentum indicator. Okay, the dark blue and purple is the squeeze momentum. Yeah, okay. Now let's continue. I'm going to talk with altcoin. If you have any requests, please let me know. Okay, I'm going to start with one of the oldest is Cardano. Cardano, you are Cardano believer, I have very bad news for you. Okay, long time ago, I said, hey, following my system, of course, this better divergence in weekly chart, as you can see here, the minimum target I am expecting is $1, $1.10, around there. And now you can see we are here. Technically speaking, this is the lowest point of Cardano. Okay, now you see the monthly. This is a sell signal. ADX is getting negative, the slope is getting negative. Any close this month below $1 with 10 cents, you will see Cardano in the next 3-4 months around there, around 0.10. Simple. I finished my technical analysis for this. Why 0.10? Well, because there is a very simple rule with price action. When you see these grid candles here, very big, like there is nothing, right? Super spike, very good spike. That means here there is no volume. So if Cardano breaks $1, actually technically now it's broken, almost $1 with 10 cents around there, is breaking right now. There is no volume here to support the price. So you will see massive drop to 0.40. And the next one, because you can see here, there is no volume here. The real volume of Cardano is around here, 0.10. You see? So if you are a believer on Cardano, well, good luck with that. Okay. Now, I am telling you what I'm seeing. You want to be bullish here? No. This guy is crazy. No, he doesn't know what he's talking about, because Cardano is the next Bitcoin, as usual. You want to see Cardano holding and defending $1 for at least 3 months, 3 or 4 months here, sideways, for 3 or 4 months. And after that, maybe we can think, okay, Cardano to the moon. But not now. Based on the weekly chart, Cardano is in a bear market. Yep, it's in a bear market. This is the confirmation. Sideways, massive bull trap, and rejection. I'm breaking the MA55 confirmation. I'm breaking now the MA100, and also the MA100 is around $1. So any close, actually this week, we will see a major leg down to 0.40. Okay, so Cardano is always the first altcoin I check. I like to check. Why? Because it's the oldest one of the oldest. The chart is in 2016-17, and I can get a better idea what is happening right now in the market. So Cardano, sad for all the people, but yeah. What are my rules? Well, there are many rules. Maybe you, after you watch my live streams and my videos, maybe you will learn little by little. Or you can join to my Discord group and you can ask to all the members. I like to share they know, they are learning little by little all the process on my system. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, let's talk about the BNB. BNB hit perfectly my target, 360, 370. Very good, actually. And let me show you here. The body of the candle closed below the MA55, even with this small bounce. And the close is very important. The close is below the MA55, and this is a continuation pattern. And the reason for this is because, as you can see here, WB is wrecked. I mean, there is no volume to support this, and we have the ADX getting positive in weekly chart. It's very concerning this. So the next target for BNB is 290, 300. Around there, maybe I'm expecting another bounce. Okay, let's talk about other coins. Yeah, Axe Infinite. I said many times, long time, my target for Axe Infinite is $50. I'm very happy to see today. I can tell you, well, my target hit. And again, you see an exchange offering a stake Axe Infinite and 100 of returns of profit per year. Is a warning sign. Okay, Binance, they were offering this when Axe Infinite was at 150, and many people were asking me about this. Said, okay, as a trader, I will say no, thank you. I will never buy this. Never. And stake. It is the worst moment to start staking. So my target was $50, and I'm very happy to see now. Okay, I'm gonna buy here. That's the question. No, not yet. Why? Because the monitor is still, there is no slope, so it's still just, it has momentum to the downside. And the next target, if this level breaks, the next target is all the way down to around, this is the area I am looking for, around $10, $7. Yeah, as I said, maybe you will say, oh my god, this guy is crazy, super bearish. No, I am not bearish, just I am telling you my technical analysis. You can ask to the million token members what happened with that famous coin. Okay, so let's talk about Luna. Yeah, the $65 was the bottom, right? I remember. 75 was the bottom. 80, yeah, I remember. Well, now Luna is very easy to read now. The level is 60. I'm expecting a bounce from there. Luna. Let me see. Weekly chart, of course not. I will never buy there. This is just no. I mean, the minimum target for Luna in the long term, maybe a couple months, around $40 in weekly chart. In 1 day chart, let me see rejection for from the ME55 here. We have bullish divergences here actually, yes, but I think this bounce, this was the bullish divergence in 1 day chart. Now, yeah, but no bullish divergence in OBB. Let me see if I the chart, if I can see something else. Okay, you are bullish with this coin. $60 is the target. Is the area I am looking for a bounce. $58, $60. Okay, AVAX. Let's talk about AVAX. AVAX. Okay, AVAX. My target hit perfectly. I'm very happy. Many of my targets hit actually last weekend. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I said $50, 60 around there was the target. And here, let me finish this technical, and after I'm gonna answer your question. One moment. Okay, this is the target, $50. If this level breaks, there is nothing to stop this coin all the way down to 30. It that happen, of course. Let me see the 1-day chart if I can tell you something else. Bullish divergences or ADX positive? No, actually continuation of other test to 50, 48 around here. This is the area I am looking for, and from there I'm expecting maybe a bounce. Okay, let's talk about Solana. Solana, my favorite, one of my favorite coins. But if I'm gonna buy there, of course, no, never. Okay, Solana, very happy to see after a couple months my target hit perfectly, $100. I said my projection for weekly basis was $100. I'm very happy, very happy to see my my technical analysis is working. And of course, continuation to the downside. So the next target in weekly basis is around $40, $50. It is the area of I'm gonna start thinking macro bounce. Yeah, around 50, 40. And let me see in 1-day chart if I can see something different. No, continuation to the downside. Let me see a squeeze forming the same bullish divergence in a squeeze, but the ADX is the problem. As long ADX is positive and strong, I am expecting more downside for Solana. There is no bullish divergence in OBB, so bad. But $40, $50 for Solana. Maybe next month, or maybe, I don't know, Bitcoin. Maybe this week. Who knows? Okay, let's talk about Theta. Theta, I closed my position with Theta when I was around 7. And from there, I said Theta is one of the first coins with bear market, weekly reversal, and my expectation for Theta was around $2 around this area. This area is not gonna hold all the way down to $1.70. I am expecting to see this coin crashing like this. ADX is positive, so be careful with this because the momentum is to the downside in Theta in macro time frames. So big correction is coming. Okay, so let's talk about Uni, one of my favorite coins as well, but not because it's my favorite. It's the next Bitcoin I'm gonna buy, right? No, I will wait for the next target. Okay, all the formation destroyed. Yes, there is nothing to stop. Oh my god, there is nothing to stop Uni to crash all the way down to $5, $4. Okay, continuation to the downside. Very bad for Uni. The good news is after that you will see bullish divergence in weekly chart, and maybe from this area I'm gonna start maybe thinking. Let me mark this one because actually this one in the long term around $4 or $5. I like the project, so maybe we will see something very good after the correction finish. Okay, bet. Weekly chart, bear reversal, of course, continuation to the downside, all the way down to 0.02 in weekly basis, around here. This is my technical analysis. Okay, Tron weekly. My God, all the coins. Sorry for saying this, but all the coins, they are a weekly bear market. Okay, continuation to the downside. My God, very happy you're an investor, very happy. This is the moment when investors, they must be happy. Okay, more downside, all the way down from 0.04 to 0.03. All this area is the area I will, if I like this project, you like this project because you follow news or whatever you follow, this area makes sense for me to start accumulating. Okay. ONG, 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 ONG. Okay. Continuation to the downside. Weekly bear. Yes. This is continuation. Let me see the indicators. Okay, the good news for many coins I am watching right now is they are forming weekly bullish divergences. No confirmation. It will take maybe 2 or 3 months, but something like this, I can see the same pattern for some coins. So that, what is the thing? Okay, we will see a major crash here, but we will see a bullish divergence in weekly basis here, and from there we will see a major bounce. Okay, not now, not today, not tomorrow, not next month, maybe around April, around there we will see something like this. Okay, so be careful with this because this is continuation to the downside. I am expecting other test to this level around 0.44. If this level breaks, all the 0.30, 0.16. Okay. I don't follow. Sorry, but I don't follow news. I am technical trader. The only coin I know about cryptocurrency, about gaming, is X Infinite. If you, it's better maybe if you share the token, and if I can see the chart, I can tell you something. Okay, let me. Okay, now is 1 hour with 7 minutes. I'm gonna extend a little bit more the live stream because usually it's just 1 hour, maximum 5 minutes more, and that's it. Okay. Okay, let me see. Tor, what is that? Tor Wabax? My Tor? What? Oh my god, what is this? Is this one? Okay, I think it's this one, right? This is pump and dump, of course, you're right. This is just a low volume. I mean, sorry. I mean, this is, well, as a trader, first of all, I would never buy these kind of things. Second thing is, you thinking you bought around here, this is the area to cash out. Simple. There is no ball. I don't have indicators. Just I can tell you just using price action. This is just it's a bounce. And here this is the area where like many traders, people will start cashing out. Okay. Okay. So as I said, 5 minutes more, and that's it. One thing I want to talk about the USDT dominance, because it's very important, especially you are new in this live stream or this channel. I follow carefully USDT dominance. Why? Because there is a very strong correlation between the dollar and Bitcoin, and especially USDT because it's the most used stable coin right now. 75% or almost 80% of all the transactions for Bitcoin is with USDT. USDT. And I have very bad news for you and for all the crypto markets, all the traders out there. You are bullish now in Bitcoin and in general. It's because, well, in November, October, I said, okay, I have buy signal in weekly basis around here. For Bitcoin USDT dominance. Okay, so here I said that a long time ago, and now you can see the results, right? So technically speaking, this is the area I will cash out. Of course, this is I will cash out. I will never buy here. I will just thinking to cash out maybe. But the problem here is not the weekly. The problem is the monthly. The monthly for this asset is super bullish. When I said super bullish, is like careful. This is super bullish. Why? Let me show you why. Well, this is a massive consolidation. Massive consolidation in monthly basis since 2019. So any close next week, I mean this week above 4, we will see a monthly breakout here. Why? Because we have buy signal, very powerful buy signal in monthly basis. So this is like this. That means like in the next 6 months or 1 year, we will see a very healthy uptrend for USDT dominance. You know what does that mean? Well, Bitcoin is going to zero. Bitcoin.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Yeah, Bitcoin is going to zero. No, I'm kidding. But we will see a very nasty, overextended bear market. Okay. Of course, we will see a pullback. Yes, I'm expecting for a pullback, maybe in 1 day chart. Let me see. No. No. I was expecting to see better divergence right now for USDT dominance. No, this is continuation, very bullish. When I'm going to, I'm expecting to see a pullback. That means a bounce for Bitcoin is when I see something like this. For example, something like this, more other high, and better divergences here. And after that, I will start thinking we will have a very nice bounce in 1 day chart for Bitcoin. But there is a very strong correlation between dollar and Bitcoin. When the dollar is weak, we will see massive pumps or bull markets on Bitcoin. When the dollar is very strong or is getting stronger, we will see Bitcoin correcting or crashing. Okay, so let's talk about sand. On sand, just 5 minutes more, guys, because I think this is the first time I am more than 1 hour here. Sand, okay, 1 day chart continuation to the downside. Okay, yep, yeah, $2. If this level breaks, $2 with 68 cents. Be ready, because we will see a major crash all the way down to $1 with 20 cents. Yes, $1 with 20 cents, $2. Sorry, $2 based on a weekly basis. $2 continuation this week. $2 is gonna be the area. Like I'm expecting, maybe we will see a bounce here. Yeah. If this level breaks and weekly close below here, be ready, because we will see a major crash to all the way down to $1, even lower. Okay, the most powerful coin, Shiba Inu, right? Because some people, they were asking me about this. I don't know why they like to invest in this kind of garbage, but well. Okay, my target for Shiba Inu is this, 0. Okay, I finished my technical. Around 600, 700 satoshis. Simple. Okay, why? Because, as I said before, there is no volume here to support the price. This is just a big, green candle. There is no volume. Okay, so let's talk about other coins. What is Osmo? Osmo. Monthly rejection, 1 day chart rejection. The buy was around $5. I don't have more data for this, but it's not looking healthy. If you want to see uptrend here, you need to see $8 or $9 broken. It will take time. Maybe other test. If this happens, you see kind of closing more here below the ME21, you will see other test to $5 or $6. Yeah, a strong continuation to the downside. Breaking the key area for the $400.70 weekly chart. Breaking down. Okay, if this level breaks, actually it's gonna break. We will see 240. Okay, yeah, let's talk about a little bit the stock market, because it's very interesting. Remember, I think last year I said that I did a technical analysis for this, and I was expecting something like this, right? I don't know, someone of you remember, but actually I was talking about this. Okay, this is a major correction. Yes. I'm sorry, but I don't trade garbage coins and shit coins. But I mean, it's very easy. For million token, I said long time ago, I think 3 or 4 months ago, if you see a million token testing $10, it's gonna be there forever. I mean, long time. Long time. Okay, long time. Why? Because there is no volume. That's it. Okay. Okay, so SP 500. Okay, I was expecting this drop since long time ago, and the reason for this is because if you see the monthly chart for this asset is sell signal. Now the problem with this is like, okay, do you think this is the bottom? I don't think so. We are gonna see a major drop for for SP 500, and the reason for this is because we have monthly by sell signal. Every time we have sell signals in monthly, you are gonna see a major correction, usually testing the MA55 and in some cases the 100 MA. So for this, the first target I am expecting is 400, but if this area breaks based on the monthly basis, we will see other major crash to 300. So this is the beginning, okay? This is the beginning. And the reason for this is because the monthly is, you see this, right? It's super high. So there is a lot of wave, a lot of things like, sorry, we have to wait some months to see this. But yeah, I mean, the trend is your friend, and this is an uptrend, but this is looking like a Shiba Inu. Okay, this is looking like a Shiba Inu. So I don't know when, but you will see one day. I don't know when. I have no idea when, but you will see. Oh, I really want to see one day how this is gonna crash, like here, like here. Maybe I don't know exactly when. Okay, so let's talk about, I want to talk about silver and gold because actually it's very important. Many traders, especially investors, in especially this kind of moments, they want to invest in metals, and actually I agree. Gold. Okay, monthly, this is just accumulation in the highs, and I'm expecting gold to break out in the highs. So now it's around 1,800. This year I'm expecting a breakout, maybe more than 2,000, and the reason is very simple, very simple. This actually gold is super easy for trading, very easy. The problem is the volatility. Here we are gonna have get signal, maybe next month, and this is gonna pump all the way to $2,000, and we will see a new ATA here. It's very easy trade. So that means every time when you see gold very bullish, you will see Bitcoin crashing, you will see the stock market crashing. Why? Because the general rule is investors or people, market makers, or these kind of people, they are long-term investors. They put the money in gold and metals always. So gold and silver, I think silver is the same. Silver is bullish. Let me see. Yeah, of course. Yes, or maybe after 2-3 months, as long as about MA55, you will see other tests to the previous high 26, and I will not be surprised if we see a new testing, maybe the previous high around 37, 36, maybe in this year or next year. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this live stream, and thank you for your support. Actually, thank you very much, because I just started with this live stream just with maybe one person, 2 person, maybe, I don't know. And now I'm very happy to see like we have 10. Maybe in some months we are gonna be a couple hundreds here. Who knows? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for watching, and